suitable phone for you, either a wider screen or a hard keyboard. But there are still so many disadvantages of Android. Its open source nature becomes its biggest disadvantage. Firstly, it's not easy to use. Like I've mentioned, there's so many different phones in the market. So you might need to learn how to use different Android systems in different phones. This is true even within the same brand. For example, the HTC brand, a Taiwan brand, very popular. For example, you used an old HTC before and you want to change a new HTC, but you will still have to learn how to use it again. Because the way you turn on or off your Bluetooth in these two different phones might be entirely different. And the second problem is the Android system, it has an update problem. Google is the designer of Android, which means Google is the only one who can upgrade this system. However, as so many manufacturers are using the system at the same time, they might not upgrade the system at the same time with Google. So you will see many different versions of Android system in the market. One problem is that the programmers, they would have to write different programs for the same application in order to fit in different systems. And that is a very huge chaos. Last but not least, the apps in Android system are very limited. Some people might claim that you can find all sorts of free apps in Android market. But trust me, the best applications in the world are all in iTunes stores. For example, you have more versions of Angry Birds in iTunes stores than in Android markets. We have seen so many differences between these two systems. So how about the users? Do you think the users of the two systems are different? See, from this picture, we can actually see this man is suffering of learning how to use the Android phone. And now we will turn to the most interesting part, the differences between Android and iOS. I love this picture a lot because it says I do, so these two icons. This is a survey conducted by Hunch.com, a very popular problem-solving website in America. And it's a very long report. If you're interested in this, I would share with you the full survey. But now I would only highlight some most interesting parts, so please follow me. First, it says 10% more Android users are more likely to be men, while 18% iPhone users more likely to be women. And second, 80% Android users more likely to have only a high school diploma, while 37 iPhone users, they have graduate degrees. As many of you in this room are using an iPhone, I believe in the future, most of you will have a graduate degree. I don't doubt this. And secondly, Android users are likely to be pessimistic, while iPhone users are optimistic. If you agree with this, please raise your hands.
Agree?
Agree. Okay, not very much, not many people. And secondly, 29% Android users more likely to save money, while Apple users, they spend their money. Interesting. This one, 71 more likely to follow, while Apple users, they like to be the leaders. You agree with this? Let's turn to the next page. This one is also interesting. Android users, they prefer an ugly device, while Apple users, they want things that look pretty, even though it has less functions. So so far we have seen the differences between these two types of phone system and two types of users. And we would reach the conclusions part. In this part, I would recommend you to buy an Android phone under this circumstance. First, you like to explore technology, because Android phone is not easy to use, so it might consume you a little bit brain power and time. Second, you want to make your phone different. You want to differentiate your phone, and you want many different choices. So what about iPhone? Under this circumstance, I would highly recommend you to buy an iPhone. You want to look cool. You want to look cool. You still want to look cool. And before I close my presentation, I really want to get some feedback from you guys. If you think my presentation today is helpful, it helps you to learn more about it.